In this video, we will see dry run of the code. So now let's quickly do the quick dry run of this problem statement, basically our code. Okay, so we have count number of edges. So and we are taking the exact same example. N is equals to 6 edges. We have this 0, 1, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, so what I will do, I will first create my visited array. So suppose this is my visited array. Okay, so let me create one copy of it. That will be our adjacency list. So I have this visited array, where in visited array this is of size n, so n is equals to 6. You can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in visited array I have marked all these things with false, 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 and false. Okay, now I have created an adjacency list. So adjacency list, which is an empty array. So here this is an empty array with all its neighbors 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what I am doing, I am simply passing u and w of my edges. So what is my u and w of my edges? These are basically u and w of my edges, 0, 1, then 1, 2, and 3, 4. So what I'm doing, in adjacency of u, push w. So in adjacency of 0, push 1. So in 0, I will push 1. Okay. In 1, I will push 0. So here you can see, in u, I will push w, in w, I will push u. Similarly, in 1, I will push 2. So in 1, I will push 2. In 2, I will push 1. In 3, I will push 4. In 4, I will push 3. So these were the total number of adjacency list basically I have created. Okay. Now I will take one count that is starting from 0. Then I will take one rest that is an empty, and I will take one answer that is an empty. Okay. This is basically to return my that components. Okay. So let's take one rest as an empty and take an answer as an empty in the starting. Okay. Now I will start from 0 to n. Okay. So suppose my I pointer is starting from 0 here. Okay. And I will call if not visited of I. 0 is, where is 0? Yes. If not visited, that means this condition is true. Visited of is false. Not of false will become true. So yes, rest will be an empty array. And I will call DFS. I will call this DFS with 0. Right. I am simply writing 0. You can understand that is visited and rest. Now, once I have called this DFS 0, now let's execute DFS of 0. So when I call this one, I will make visited of I equals to true. So I will make visited of I this equals to true, right? And I will push rest dot push I. So I will push here 1, 0. Okay, that 0 I have called it here. Okay. Once I have done it, I will create an array is equals to adjacency of I. Adjacency of 0. So my array, okay, my array will be of size 1. Okay, basically it have only one element. Now I will start from j equals to 0, array dot length j plus plus. So j will start from here 0, right? So that is inside this array, and it will check if visited of array j, that is 1, is the visited of 1 is false. Yes, that is false. So DFS of array j will call. So I will call DFS of j, that is DFS of 1. So you can see from 0 I am calling this one, right? Now, once I have called this one, I will execute this one too, right? So what I will do, I visited of I equals to true. What is I? That is 1. So I will make this as also true. So I will make this is also true. Once I have done this one, right, what I will do, rest dot push I. So I will push 1 into it. Okay. Now again, array of adjacency of I. What is I1? Adjacency of I1, that is 0 and 2. Okay. So now my array is of 0, 2. Okay, and my j pointer will start iterating from here, right? So let's take first j is equals to 0. Now I will check 0, right? If visited of array j, that means visited of 0, is it false? No, it's true. So I won't visit, I won't call this DFS. Okay, now my j pointer j plus plus j will be moving here, right? Now I will check if visited of 2, is it called? No, that is not called, this is false. So what I will do, I will call this one. So DFS 1, from DFS 1, I will call DFS of 2. Once I have called DFS of 2, right, what I will do, I will first do visited of I equals to true. So I will make this equals to true. I will the rest dot push I. So I will push 2 here. Okay. Once I have pushed it, I will say check array of adjacency of I. What is adjacency of I? Okay, adjacency of I is 2. So I is 2, for a 2 that is 1, right? So what I will do, I will simply remove this one. Now my array is of 1, right? And here is my j pointer. Now I will check, is visited of 1. What is visited of 1? That is false. No, that is true. That means you have already visited. So you won't call and your j will be empty. J is equals to n. Now once this is end, you will return from it. Okay. And now DFS 1 is also done. So you will return from it. Okay. So DFS of 1 was 2. So you called 2. That is also done. So you will return from here and DFS 0 is done. Now once this is done, you will update count. Count will be 1. That means you checked one count. Okay. And you will push answer dot push rest elements. Okay. So what are the rest elements? 0, 1, 2. So you will push the rest elements here. Right. So you will push 0, 1, 2 here. Okay. This is done. Once this is done, right, what you will do, you will again call for, basically you are in a loop. So I is starting from 0. I will be now 1. Again, you will check what is a visited of 1. That is already true. So you won't call this up. Okay. Your I plus plus, I will be 2. Right. Now again, you will check what is visited of 2. That is also true. So you won't call this up. Your I will be moved to 3. Now once you have called 3, again what you will do, your rest will be a new rest now. Okay. So rest will be empty because you will again take all the elements. All right. So it will be empty and you will call DFS. So DFS of I, that means you are calling now a new complete DFS, that is DFS of 3. So once you call DFS of 3, it will check visited of I equals to true. It's not true. It will not check. It will simply make it. Okay. So it will simply make this as true. Right. And in the rest, it will push I, that is it will push 3. Okay. Then array will be adjacency of I. Adjacency of 3, that is 4. So here in my array, I will have only 4. Okay. And J will start. J will check is 4 is visited or not. Right. So, right, 4 is not visited. So I will call DFS 4. So I will call DFS 4. Right. And once I am calling, I will make visited of I equals to true. So I will make this also as true. Right. I will make rest dot push I. So I will push I, that is 4. I will push it here. Now array is equals to adjacency of I. That means adjacency of 4. Right. So I got this array. This is 3. Right. Of 4. Adjacency of I. That is 4 of 4. That is 3. Right. So 3. And I will check for J from 3. So I will check visited of 3. That is already true. So no need to visit. So I won't visit it. Right. So that can I say that is done. Right. My J pointer is done now. Right. So yes, I will return from it. DFS 4 and I will return to 3. And what I will do, I will update count. Count will be now 2. And I will push the rest elements. What was the rest element? 3, 4. So I will push that in my answer. So it will be 3, 4. Okay. This is done. Right. Now what you will do, you will check I is done with 3. You will check I is equals to 4. That is already visited. So no need to visit. Okay. Then you will check I 5. Okay. Now 5 is not visited. So what you will do, you will call the DFS function. Rest again will be empty. Rest again will be empty. And you will call it. Once you have called this visited, I will make it true. So this will be true. Rest dot push I. So you will push, that is 5 here. Okay. And you will say array of adjacency of I. So of adjacency of 5, there is no element, right? So for loop won't execute. Okay. You will simply return from it. Okay. Once you will return from it, what you will do, you will update the count. Count will be 3 and you will push the rest element, that is 5. So you will push 5 here. Okay. And that's right. 5 is also done. Your for loop is done. You will return count and answer. What is the count? Count is 3. Count is 3. And what is the answer? Basically, answer is your all the components. So the component that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So done, right? So basically, this is how we will solve this problem. This is a complete DFS with the dry run. I hope you are clear with the dry run of this code that we have done. Okay. and please try to solve more problems around DFS. Okay, you are around basically graph. You can apply DFS and BFS. Okay, now it's your task to solve the same problem by using BFS. That is also a bit easy, right? But that's I will suggest, like, basically I use DFS more because in BFS we need to take queue data structure. But yeah, if you are very good familiar with the queue, and if you are good with the iteration, you can go ahead with the BFS. Okay, you can do that. That is also possible. You can do the same problem, this one, with the BFS. Try solving it BFS. See, you get the answer or not. Okay. So till then, this is the dry run of this approach. We'll see you in the next video. We will come with the new problem. Okay. See you in the next video.